It's just one thing, hip hop. It's just one thing. I'm not really hearing no hit records about the consciousness. Oh, welcome, welcome. Talking about hip hop on this magnificent Moorish Mudd show and the maturity of hip hop and how hip hop is 50. Big up the big 50. Hip hop, you did it. Hip hop on the whole is really 50 years old. 50 years down the line, we could start this. What we starting though? Shout out to KRS-One. Shout out to, all the positive, conscious, loving brothers and sisters that came in the 80s, the 90s, the 70s, man, all the way back in hip hop. Y'all did a lot. The X-Clans, the Public Enemy, Paris. The devil made me do it. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hip hop has always had its conscious message. Hip hop has always had its unconscious message. But for what I'm seeing today, as we get older, as we become older men, wiser women, our lifestyles change. Hip hop is really growing up. I saw something recently where Little John, shout out to Little John, Crunk Juice, all of the whole crunk thing. He had the South going bonkers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All that, just the whole thing. And then I'm like, wow, Little John is like really on some mindfulness now. Like the turn up is now more like calm. I'm watching Styles P. Shout out to the Warlocks. The Locks. Yonkers. Man, these dudes go from Styles P go from the whole crack era and all of that with the, the streets and all of that, and then comes back on the dietary supplements with the juice bar and nutrition, and it ain't all about the hen, it's all about the, the greenery and getting all of the right enzymes and spirulina and all of that. And I just think that is really awesome. It's just one thing, hip hop. It's just one thing. I'm not really hearing no hit records about the consciousness. I'm not really seeing a lot of that being promoted, how the negativity was. Now, I don't want to get into all the labels was pushing and the labels was all the No, I ain't talking about that. I'm saying, we are saying, forget the labels. The industry is crumbling. It's falling apart. Y'all see what's happening out here. So many people getting exposed for being, crack dealers or whatever, their whole careers. Some cats may got a little conscious record, a little something like that. I heard something about a 444, but I ain't really get into it. It kind of it's kind of hard listening to your hip hopper that you go to for the drugs and the materialism and all the isms of the evil, and then dude trying to talk conscious now. It's kind of I don't know, but I think that it really should be, y'all got to be more convincing, seriously, when it comes to the entertainment aspect of what this is, because if people will buy a $5 coffee and it's marketed the right way, shout out to Magic Johnson with the Starbucks situation, and bringing all of that in, we could do the same thing with our hip hop, y'all. The calm juices and the fruit juices and, the new libations, the new reading, the literature, the books that a lot of rappers are writing, and trauma and all of this stuff that we've gone through in the past. It's time to bring in the healing aspect, but we got to put the Mac down on it, people. In other words, we got to treat this like we would do the negative stuff. We know that the evil and the bad stuff, news, whatever, travels faster than the good, but that's due to us not passing on the positive energy and the positive message and what that is. So hip hop, can you do this? I'm challenging. Yes, a challenge. Rap battle. Not lyrically to see if I can destroy you, but to compliment you. I battle each other to compliment each other and say nice things about each other and nice things about your new products, books, goods and services that you're selling. Because I want to see y'all be successful with the positive, grown up, shout out to GM, grown man type situation versus the evils of what we used to do. I know some of y'all listen back to them records and y'all say it's like, man, I said that, that was kind of messed up, man. I was using profanity and, oh man, I was talking about misogyny and the women and like entertainment. I understand that has its place. However, with rap, y'all know it's different because the typical rap fan is a brother, young sister, whatever, and sometimes the European aspect in the burbs. They don't know when we playing or just joking like that. They're going to follow and do what we say doing because we got to look at ourselves like we're the leaders. We're the followers. Shout out to Rakim. You know what I mean? 7 songs coming out with his new album. He's producing it. It's about turning over that newer leaf to whereas we are in control of our own destinies because we know we can be. We know we're more than smart and more than capable. So as we growing up, I would like to see Little John contact the people at the Moorish Mudd show. I'd like to have your drink here to taste your beverage. I've been meditating for over, mindfulness, come on, the order of divine reality. I've done my 10,000 hours worth of meditation and yoga and a whole bunch of other techniques, Kriya breath, Cobra breath, a lot of stuff y'all, you know what I'm saying, might just be getting hit to. We've been doing this. Let's keep doing this with other rappers and MCs and producers and, people that's really pushing that culture. The culture that was killing us. The culture that was making us sick. The culture that was keeping us ill. Now we are at liberty to really capitalize and put the love, truth, peace, freedom, justice behind these brands and what we're doing. We need each other. I'd rather drink the positive calming drink than be going off the hen, I tell you that. Drinking the rock gut and all that. Look, y'all, we got to come back. We got to come up out of that. You know what I mean? That's nothing but destruction. I know some of y'all youngins, y'all out there, y'all in the world, y'all 20, y'all 30, y'all feel invincible. You are, though. Stay invincible. But the point is, I've done my share. I've drank my portion. But I always kept a balance. That's why I'm so pretty. That's why I stay so thin. I didn't wreck myself. I protected myself. I didn't totally eat, a certain kind of way. I kept the veggies in there. I kept the vegetarian and the vegan lifestyle no matter what. I might have been a vegetarian that liked chicken wings at one point in time. Now I say I'm kind of a vegan that loves his fried fish. You buy, we fry. That's just my thing, okay? I don't get into the crab and all that other and sea urchins since I don't eat that stuff. But that buffalo, that good fish, a nice fillet, yeah, man. I don't do too much of that salmon. The tilapia, no. Catfish, never touch the stuff. But the higher qualities is where we are at, hip-hop. Let's make songs about this. Let's make songs about the Friday fish fry. No catfish, you know what I'm saying? No bottom feeders. Let's make this conscious, beautiful way of eating and all the holistic levels of herbs and medicines. And we should be rapping about that. Why that ain't in our flows? Why we ain't selling the herbs? Why we always got to be selling the other herb? Why we can't sell these herbs too? All of it gives you stimulation. All of it gives you good health. The true wealth is good health. You can have a bank account full of money and all kinds of whatever up under the mattress, but if you can't get your sorry self up out of that bed because you done and you down, and COVID should have taught y'all something. COVID should have said something. This is serious, y'all. We growing up. As we're growing up and we getting these fine white hairs and we getting more refined and we understanding that we are the prizes, brothers. Come on, man. The good eating is going to keep your yang up, brother. The power, brother, you got to keep that powerful if you ain't doing nothing. You at least got to be able to look down and not have no super gut out there so big that you ain't seen your private member in 4-5 years. Sisters, come on, y'all too now. Come on. What happened to the salt and pepper days? What happened to, you know what I'm saying? JJ Fad, when girls was doing the Running Man, and, you know what I'm saying? All the dress to sweat, and we was dancing, we was sweating, we was doing the workout aerobics every night at the club. What happened to dress to sweat? Everybody came in and started wanting to fight and all that. Now let's grow up. Let's grow up, hip hop. Let's get back to the clubs. Let's get back to that hype music. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to dancing again. Let's get back to eating right. I want to go to a hip hop club where they got all the good stuff we talking about and they serve that. That's up on the wall. $5, whatever for the shot or the whatever, you know what I'm saying? The juice, the whatever we doing. All that stuff should be there, man, bottled up, you know? And then when we get outside, we just sweated. We hungry. We got the vegan food truck or the whatever, whomever pulling up. We got a restaurant that we can go to after the club. Like how we used to do with the Mediterranean back in the day. Shout out to Farouk. We love y'all, man. I hear y'all out in Ann Arbor. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all keeping the whole vegetarian, friendly, Islamic, no pork, less beef, all of that incorporated, man. It's time to grow up, y'all. Another PSA, public service announcement. It's time to make the grown-up situation ultimately respected. Ultimately, it should already be a situation where, oh yeah, my man on that. Oh yeah. Well, you see somebody drinking some liquor and you kind of shocked, like, what is he? Wow. What's it? Did he? Wow. Meanwhile, we could probably put them cigarettes down too. For real. Secondhand, you already know. Let's shut down this whole cancer thing, y'all. Let's eat right. Let's love ourselves. Let's love each other. Let's feed each other right. Let's treat each other right. Man that don't teach you right ain't gonna treat you right. Moorish Mudd Show. Islam.